The Rock has confirmed he will be wrestling at WrestleMania 40, most likely against Roman Reigns, but he's also told the Cody Crybabies on social media to shut up following their reaction to his appearance last Friday night on SmackDown. Speaking of Cody Rhodes, he says he has made his decision regarding WrestleMania ahead of today's WrestleMania kickoff press conference. Seth Rollins says that he was aware that it wasn't going to work out when it comes to The Rock, and the reaction that we saw last Friday night on SmackDown could CM Punk play a part in the WrestleMania kickoff press conference later on today. Details behind Sting and Darby Allin winning the AEW World Tag Team Championship. The highest paid wrestler in All Elite Wrestling has possibly been revealed. And why is The Undertaker in Saudi Arabia today? Hey guys, welcome back to Wrestling News 365. Hope everyone is doing very well. As always, there are plenty of news stories to get into in the world of professional wrestling. And let's start off talking about The Rock, because for the first time publicly, he's spoken about WrestleMania and I guess the backlash, the noise we have seen on social media when it pertains to the We Want Cody trend, as well as the reaction to him returning to the ring. Now, The Rock maybe just went a little bit Hollywood Rock today, because of course The Rock confronted Roman Reigns on Friday's episode of SmackDown, stepping to the undisputed WWE Universal Champion as Cody Rhodes stepped aside. While The Rock versus Roman Reigns has not been confirmed, The Rock has now confirmed that he will be wrestling at WrestleMania. This was on an appearance on the Pat McAfee show today. He said, quote, "When I do go back to the ring at WrestleMania, the most important thing is the training camp, which has already started. I have multiple rings set up over in Hawaii. I have a ring set up. I have a ring set up on the West Coast. We're full on in camp," The Rock said on the Pat McAfee show. From the second Roman Reigns said years ago, "I'm the head of the table. I'm the head of this bloodline," that's when our story began. It's converging now. It's converging to WrestleMania. I understand the passion, which we are going to address. McAfee quickly went on to address the passion from fans who got We Want Cody trending over the weekend for several days. When asked if The Rock expected that kind of reaction, he replied, quote, "I expected it. We expected it. It's right there. You go back, and I like to think I have my finger on the pulse, and we all try to keep the finger on the pulse. Ultimately, what the fans want and what they're saying, and sometimes, oftentimes, as you guys know, in sports and entertainment and anywhere, regardless of the vertical of business you're in, there is a wave of noise that happens right out of the gate that you want to pause for a second. Let's not make any rash decisions. Let's wait to see how this all shakes out and see from there. It was just a matter of waiting. Now, was not surprised at it. I did expect it. Here is the fun part about this. I've known Cody for a long time. He's a buddy of mine. Dusty Rhodes and my dad used to team together in Florida. We used to go to the Rhodes house all the time when I was growing up. We're tight in that way. I love Cody. I love his passionate fans." However, The Rock then launched into a promo on the Cody Rhodes fans and maybe the We Want Cody trending movement on social media.
"I love Cody. I love his passionate fans. Then there's the other passionate fans of Cody.
Yep.
And they're called the what's that? Oh, Cody Crybabies. Yeah, that's what they're called.
Okay, all right. Okay, got it. I didn't know the name that was coming.
It was the Cody Crybabies, and these are grown-ass men. And Cody gotta finish his story. He has to finish his story right now. It's like, wait a second, hold on. Hey, Dad, you want to go outside and play catch with me? Not now. Cody's gotta finish, and I'm upset. The wife comes in. Hey, honey, do you want to go have sex? Not now. Cody's gotta finish his story. At the end of the day, look, you got the Cody Crybabies and you have the Cody fans, and then you have Cody himself, and there's a clear distinction between the three. But The Rock says this, those Cody Crybabies, the ones for every 10 tweets, they're shoving a chicken McNugget in their mouth. For every 20 tweets, they're shoving 2 McNuggets up their ass.
What?
The Rock says this, all you got to do is sit back, know your role, shut your mouth, and enjoy the ride that The Rock is going to take your candy asses on. So hashtag that. Hashtag shut your bitch asses up. Hashtag Cody Crybabies.
Yes!
Yes, the man! Okay. So, that's the fun part.
Yes, that's wrestling.
Of what we do. That's wrestling. It's pro wrestling. That's WWE. And it's awesome. And I can't wait for this afternoon at T-Mobile.
Yeah, there's so much. I mean, man, that felt good.
Let's go.
Did it feel, yeah, it felt good. You're talking about the...
By the way, your eyes changed. It's like there was a shift in your eyes. You could feel the shift in the room change.
Yeah.
Right? The air changed in the room when
So
I went in that direction.
Now, The Rock, Cody, and Roman Reigns will be part of the WrestleMania 40 press conference this evening. We will be live covering it in real time, so be sure to join us live later on this evening. When it pertains to Cody Rhodes, though, he says he's made his decision. He posted the following on his Instagram story saying, quote, "I've made my decision." Now, Rhodes has his pick of who to face at WrestleMania 40 by winning the Men's Royal Rumble for the second consecutive year. Rhodes can challenge still Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, or Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship, or potentially another champion, I suppose. Rhodes confronted Roman Reigns on Friday's edition of SmackDown on Fox, saying he was going to take everything from him, including the title, but not at WrestleMania. He then introduced The Rock, who stood face-to-face with Reigns to close the show. So, who do you think that he's going to be facing off against? Who do you think his decision is going to be facing off against? And what do you think of what The Rock has said about the Cody Crybabies on social media? Now, someone who says they also knew and expected to get the reaction that it did on social media was Seth Rollins. As I mentioned, The Rock returned to WWE television on Friday's episode of SmackDown. And obviously, since then, it's been pretty crazy on social media with We Want Cody trending. Seth Rollins made an appearance on Maggie and Perloff, and it was noted by Maggie that no one saw the crowd turning on The Rock. Well, maybe not everyone, because Seth Rollins certainly says that he did. He said, well, maybe not no one saw coming. I think some of us with a right mind might have seen this coming. He said, quote, "I don't know. I was in the ring for the Rocky Sucks chance. You saw my reaction. That was as legitimate as it comes. I was not prepared. I was prepared maybe for a little We Want Cody. Didn't know if they were going to do Boo the Rock. The Rocky Sucks ones, whoa, that hit me. I was like, I don't know what to do with this. He's a brand expert, Dwayne Johnson. He knows what he's doing. He'll figure it out one way or another. I don't know how this is going to sit with him. I don't know if he's on a level where it doesn't matter to him. He's going to do what he does, or is he going to take this to heart? He's a passionate guy." He also said, whatever he gets involved in, it's because he has a passion for it. I assume him getting back involved with WWE has a lot to do with his passion for this. That negative reaction, it might fester. Years ago, when they did this to him and chanted Rocky Sucks, they went a little further and there was some Die Rocky Die chants. It was crazy back in the day. He took it and ran with it, and it's part of what made him who he is today. Who knows? I'm excited. WrestleMania season is upon us. So many possibilities. The Rock is back, and it's all good. So what do you make of Seth Rollins' comments about The Rock there as well? Now, when it comes to the WrestleMania 40 kickoff press conference 2, we could possibly see CM Punk today as well. Now, CM Punk may be injured, but it may not stop him from actually being in Las Vegas for this WrestleMania press conference. CM Punk may be injured and unable to compete at WrestleMania 40 in April, but that doesn't mean he might not be at the kickoff show. Punk revealed he suffered a torn triceps during the Royal Rumble Premium Live event in January, ruling himself out of being ready for WrestleMania. With the WrestleMania 40 kickoff media event taking place later today, however, he's teased that he's at the airport. On Instagram, Punk shared a photo of what appears to be a waiting lounge at the airport. Moreover, the image was accompanied by the Elvis Presley song Viva Las Vegas. Las Vegas, of course, being the home of the kickoff show tonight at the T-Mobile Arena. During the January 29 episode of Raw, Drew McIntyre had words with CM Punk, attacking Punk on his injured arm and setting up a potential feud, despite McIntyre's current contract reportedly ending sometime soon after WrestleMania. McIntyre has continued to poke fun at the end of CM Punk's WrestleMania story in t-shirts and social media posts as well. So could we see Punk tonight at the kickoff show too? We'll have to wait and see. Now, going on to AEW, and last night's edition of Dynamite, we saw new AEW World Tag Team Champions. Sting is now an AEW Tag Team Champion, but he likely wouldn't have been if he had it his way. Now, Sting and Darby Allin emerged victorious on the February 7 edition of Dynamite, just 1 month away from Sting's retirement match at AEW Revolution 2024. They defeated Ricky Starks and Big Bill, the duo, to become the AEW Tag Team Champions. Now, Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select is reporting that they have been told that not only was Sting adamant and long against winning the AEW World Tag Team titles for a long time, he was against even competing for them. However, some in AEW said that from their standpoint, Sting and Darby were undefeated as a tag team and should have had a title shot well before within the context of the television show. Fightful have been told the decision was made well in advance for Sting and Darby to win the tag team titles, and Sting went along with it. Those that Fightful spoke to said he was all smiles after the match backstage. Sting was also a major part of the decision to face the Young Bucks at AEW Revolution. The planned Revolution location was also changed from the Midwest of Greensboro to be more fitting of Sting's history. So Sting reportedly initially wasn't really for winning the tag titles, but he went along with it last night. Now, who do you think is the highest paid wrestler on the AEW roster? I'll let you think about it for 5 seconds, then we'll reveal the answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did you say Chris Jericho? Because if you did, you would be correct. Now, Dave Meltzer revealed the information while talking about Jericho's booking in All Elite Wrestling on Wrestling Observer Radio. With Jericho suffering a loss at the hands of Konosuke Takeshita last night, Meltzer looked at the Ocho's booking, saying, quote, honestly, he needs some wins over top guys right now because whatever you want to say about him, unless he's going to leave for a while and come back, and this is a comeback for redemption thing, he's the highest paid guy in the company. And it's like, you really want to protect that investment if you're paying a guy that much money. You can get anyone to put over these guys, you need to have him lose when the losses mean something. Now, on January 16, 2024, Jericho submitted a trademark application for the term seek and destroy. Now, Jericho had been previously tagging with Kenny Omega as the Golden Jets, but Omega's diverticulitis injury brought a premature end to that injury as well. So, certainly, it's very interesting. What are your thoughts on Chris Jericho reportedly being the highest paid wrestler on the AEW roster? Let me know your thoughts about that as well. Finally, The Undertaker is in Saudi Arabia today. The Undertaker is currently in Riyadh to present the Riyadh Season Trophy following the Riyadh Season Cup football match at the Kingdom Stadium. The Undertaker appeared costumed in character and came out to his theme music from WWE before the match between Al Hilal and Cristiano Ronaldo's team Al Nassr. Now, certainly, Ronaldo's reaction on social media has generated quite the storm. It's quite interesting to see The Undertaker appearing there in that arena too. But there you go, guys. This latest pro wrestling news for you. Be sure to smash a like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe, bottom right hand corner. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll speak to you again very, very soon.
Hey guys, thank you for watching, listening, streaming, or however you come across this video today. Be sure to click on the video on the right there to watch our next video, or click the bottom there to subscribe, or the bottom right hand corner. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you again very soon.